Last episode, we benched Quentin Grimes, who'd started the vast majority of this season, 72 of our 73 games so far. He has started, but he was benched at the end of last episode for the game against Boston, in which Corey Kispert got the start, and we actually won that game because we are coming off a pretty bad skid down this last stretch of the season, and we really have to get on track here because the playoffs are approaching, and we only have 2 more weeks left in this regular season to try and make our way back into the top 6 seeds. Grimes has shot now sub 40% this year after shooting pretty well for at least the first half of the season, but he has significantly dropped down. His threes are not falling as often as they were, and let's go take a look at his most recent games just to get a quick picture as to what he's been doing as a starter for the last several games. 2 for 7, 1 for 8, 2 for 7, 0 for 6, 1 for 2, 2 for 4, 2 for 8, 4 for 12, 1 for 3, 4 for 8, 2 for 7, and yeah, just a lot of games shooting pretty poorly, and the games where he is shooting okay are games where he's not taking that many shots at all. So right now, he needs to sit, and we're going to bring in Corey Kispert to play in place of him because he has shot the ball well all year long, especially from 3. Look at these last couple of games for him. 3 for 4, 2 for 3, 3 for 5, 1 for 2, 6 for 9, 3 for 3, 1 for 1. So he's not getting a whole lot of shots off the bench, but when he is getting shots, he's making them. And he's also a fantastic three-point shooter at 48% if you round up this season. So we're going to him because the offense has also dropped off from about 118 points per game about 2-3 months into the year down to below 112. So hopefully him being a starter can boost the offense. It's going to make our defense worse most likely, but the offense has to be better here if we're going to compete against these great teams in the league right now that we can't guard no matter who we have on the court. So right now, we're going to focus on the offense because we just can't fix the defense right now with adjustments, I don't think. But we can try and make some in-game, but we're going to see what happens. Today, we are focusing on exclusively this game against the Trailblazers, who are 49-25, which I believe leads the Western Conference as of right now. Over in the West, no, the Rockets are above them, but they are second right now, just above the Spurs. And have we played them this year? Well, we definitely have played them this year, but probably only one other time. And we did beat them by 14 in this matchup back in January. We played them in any other games. Does not seem like it. So we played them once, we beat them once, and we scored the ball well, but that was a long time ago. We are pretty much 3 months fully removed from that game, and the team is a lot different now. So let's see what happens here at home against Portland. This also happens to be the same team that we traded Taylor Hendricks to and got Chris Murray from. So those two power forwards will match up against each other as Kispert hits a 3 to start the day. Exactly why he is starting right now in place of Quentin Grimes. But they got Scoot Henderson, they got Shadon Sharp, they got Anthony Simons. They have some really nasty guards and forwards that we're going to have some trouble guarding today as Scoot Henderson answers right back with a 3 of his own. There's one example. Going to be probably a pretty high-scoring game, I would imagine. Let's find out how it goes. Here we go, tied at 3. Kispert lobs it over the top to Durant. Great pass right over the head of Wendell Carter Jr., the former Orlando Magic player that was unseated by Frederick Cousins, the former first overall pick, the very first overall pick in the entire series. Double screens for Scoot. Another pull-up triple, which he misses this time. Murray grabs the board against his former team. I really hope that we see nothing from Taylor Hendricks at all because that would make me feel a lot better about that trade. Boyd down low, fakes out Simons and hits the shot. Off the screen from Carter. Another shot. That one's well contested by Durant. Not a good look there from Scoot. Yovi rounds a screen. Kispert finds him. Wide open triple. We're off to a good start from beyond the arc. Scoot shuffles one to Hendricks at the rim. Scoring over Murray. Okay, there's his first bucket. Boyd rounds a screen. easy layup in there. The assist goes to DJ. Carter, top of the key, has it. Time counting down. Simons, guarded by Kispert, has to jack one up. Hand in his face. Shots off the mark. I have not set up any adjustments or matchups right now for this game. I wanted to wait and see what happens in this game before I do, because really there's no good matchup for us on defense in this contest. So just going to try to see how this game goes. As Scoot picks up a personal foul, trying to round a screen from Duran. So 14 there in the shot clock. But, you know, so far, defense has actually looked pretty solid, I gotta say. But it's only been a couple of minutes, so who knows. Boyd trying to work his way inside. He does, and got the bucket and foul. Have we missed a shot? We haven't. 100% and already got nearly 15 points. Boyd makes it 15. 10-point lead that quickly. That's a great sign. But again, small sample size. Here's Sharp. This is pretty much his first touch of the game, and it's going to be good from deep. Okay. Duran getting aggressive. That was a bit of a wild shot from him. Don't do that very often. Henderson trying to work his way inside. Yovi's trying to stay in front. Doing a good job so far. Shot clock reaches 5. Quick shot for Simons. Bricks it, and Boyd pulls down the rebound. Yovi rounds the screen into a layup that's blocked by Taylor Hendricks, his former teammate. Kispert with some hustle, but now it's going to be a jump ball between him and Scoot. Scoot is very athletic, but hopefully Kispert can win this as he is a much taller player. That was a great block by Hendricks, though. Gotta give him some props there. Jump ball at half court. Kispert lost it. Come on. Another screen for Shadon Sharp. He attacks. Duran sticks with them, but he still finishes through the contact. Spurred over to Murray. Got to find a shot here. Boyd has to attack. The shot is off the mark. On the other end, Henderson pump fakes, then goes up, but missed the shot. It's tipped up, and Boyd pulls it down again. And he finds a lane, pulls the trigger, but missed the jumper again. Same spot as last time. Simons contested jumper, no good. Kispert right there in his face. B. Duran. He's got Scoot on this guy. Come on. Back out to Kispert. Open jumper. Missed it. Gotta have that one next time. After a really good start, we've missed our last like 4 to 5 shot attempts. But half the quarter left. Baseline drive. Henderson keeps himself in bounds. And then Hendricks throws it right to Boyd. He's got Duran up ahead for the lob. What a pass. Great play in transition. Ooh, a turnover, a legal screen from Hendricks. We saw a couple of those in his time here. We'll check out now in favor of Nazir Little. Boyd rounds again in the paint, throwing it up. Got it. That shot is money almost every time. Off the Portland timeout. What do they draw up here on the offensive end? Little's got it. Murray stalls him in his tracks. Great job. Sharp poster. Well, not poster. I said Duran. He kind of moved out of the way. But Sharp gets inside for the slam. Then we call it timeout. That's our first. Liddell, Ray, and Webb check in for your Neptunes after that timeout. Jovanovic, high arcing 3 off the mark this time. Neptunes up by 7. And then a turnover here by Sharp. Great pass, or not great pass, great steal from Liddell. Ray to Boyd for the jam. Nice pass. Scoot crosses the court. He's wide open. A little missed him. He was completely uncovered for a couple of seconds there. As Webb is called for the foul. How many times have we seen him allow these and-one chances? Been quite a bit. Free throw from Carter is off. We're on to that 7-point lead. Double screens. Ray slowly takes them both. Jovanovic wide open. Nope. Couple of ball screens. Little steps back. That's a... Wait, is that Little? Wait, was that Dame off the bench? Wait, hold on. What's going on here in Portland? Are they really this good? They got like 88 overall. Dame coming off the bench? Hello? Hold on. I have to double check that. There's no way, right? It is him. They got this dude coming off the bench. You can't be serious. We're screwed. Well, the ball stays with them. This team is kind of terrifying. Dame's got it. He's going to shoot this. You know damn well he is. For three. Nope. Over 3 to play in the quarter. Boyd slips inside. Nice drive again. He's got 13 points already. Having a fantastic first quarter. Let's keep it going. Anderson drives. Getting past Ray. Tough finish. Not horrible defense, but just a better offensive play. Scoot's averaging just under 24 points per game this season. Yovi on the roll. Fouled hard by Carter. The first on him. First one up in there for Jovanovic. Hopefully he can knock down both. He has kind of struggled from the line the last couple of weeks from what we have been seeing. But these two are good. Quick shot for Dame in the face of Yovi. Not going to fall. Grimes now in the game for us. Can he supply any spark off the bench? There's one right there. Nice play. I don't dislike Grimes at all. I just think that we had to have a change with our starters. I think he's still a very valuable asset to this team, given his defense and his occasional spurts of scoring. We have seen plenty of those throughout this season in his first year here in Virginia Beach. The free throw is good. We lead by 12. You find Scoot inside. Tough shot. Liddell was right there on him. They have had some really poor shot selection so far in this game. I think if they take some better shots, it's probably like a 4 to 5 point game right now. But Liddell, open three, got it. The assist goes to Webb. Great find. We're passing the ball well. We're shooting very well too. One of our best first quarters in a couple of games. Walker, deep three, off the mark. They haven't shot well. They're shooting like around 40% now with that. Missing the one from Scoot earlier. Anthony Cross is decent space, but can't knock it down. Lob attempt up to Lillard. What a jam. What a pass too. Screen for Grimes. He fires a triple top of the key. That one's not going to fall for him. Feed Scoot back out to Little and off to Lillard. Decent look. He's got it this time, and they've cut our lead back to 10. We should have the final shot of the quarter. I feel like Kispert's size is going to help us out on the defensive end against some players. There will be some guys that will obviously be too good for him to stop, but I think on some, decent level players, he can play some good defense given he's 6'6", and most guys aren't that tall at shooting guard. But the shot is off. It's 31-21 through 1. We played very well. I can't lie. Start of the second. I feel like I've seen Simons out there almost the entire game. Deep three, and he's got it to start the quarter. Okay. Got to be careful on those threes because eventually they're going to start falling for Portland. Got to watch out for that. Kispert does not want to respond. Had a chance to take that three. Go to Webb instead down low. He lost it, and Simons has a steal. Well, they're trying to sauce on Cole Anthony here, but he picks up his dribble. Good defense. Dunleavy, contested jumper, no, and Duran reels it in. Mismatch down low, feed Webb, and don't allow a double. Just shoot this. He passed out of it. Come on, man, just shoot the ball. Duran's matched up on Little, and he's not going to attack this either. Attack the mismatches, guys, for Pete's sake. Instead, we have a terrible shot that Duran cleans up. Gonna have a second chance here. Grimes has a screen. Back over the top to Webb. There it is. Great pass. Little hands off. Lillard, I guess, waiting for some space or something. Taking his time here. Pass out to Dunleavy. Tough shot. It's blocked by Grimes. Cole Anthony, wide open corner three. It's in there. That's how you score in transition, baby. 36-24. Neptunes in front. Barry Walker sets the screen. Simons fires and missed it. Anthony finds another spot for three. Missed it. Duran's there for the board. And he's going to stuff it back in. No shot contest. Shot clock under 10. Dame for 3. Too much space, Anthony. Gotta watch on those screens, man. Anthony's trying to take it back to him on the other end, and he scores despite the Hendricks help. He's been so good these last couple of episodes, folks. He shot the ball extremely well off the bench and has been a great passer as well. Simons, another contested shot. Shots like that are just not good. They're not going to fall very often, and that's one of the big reasons why we're in front right now by 13. Duran has it poked out, and Hendricks tracks it down. What is Cole Anthony doing? No hustle? Come on. Uh-oh. Game crosses. Instead, it's Little for 3. That one's a bucket. Anthony, quick trigger on the other end. That's not a good shot. And he is only 2 for 7, I guess, so he actually has not shot that well in this game. Dame's waiting for a screen. Anthony gets around it. How did that pass get to Hendricks? Yobi back in the game for the home team. He finds Kispert wide open. That one's in there. That's another just perfect shot and a great pass, too. Scoot trying to shake Kispert. He's trying to get physical, but Kispert might be a little too physical for Scoot right now. Dame for 3, not this time. And there's 7 to play in the first half. Kispert to Jovanovic, another open 3, and that one's also in there. Off the screen, Scoot flies past Duran. Wow, that was a great play. Grimes, what is that, dude? That was horrendous. He airballed it too. Never again, please. Got a mismatch with Duran on Scoot, but he takes a bad shot off a pretty poorly placed screen. Gonna be a play for Jovanovic off ball, but Dame's kind of with him. He cuts inside and is fouled hard. Past 30 days for Lillard. Playing, I mean, pretty similar to what he's been doing all year long, so I'm not sure why there's a graphic here, but I guess he's just shot better from 3, but still, I mean, he's been great all year from 3. First one in there from DJ. That will allow a couple of folks to check back in. Liddell and Ray out there with Boyd back in there. Yobi once again 2 for 2. Here comes a screen. Never mind. Dame gets down low, and he's fouled by Jovanovic. Free throw coming up for the aging veteran over here in Portland. Free throw is good. Our lead is cut back to 11. Jovanovic attacks again, fouled again, and he answers right back with a 3-point play of his own. This is exactly how you take it to good teams like this. Exploit their weaknesses and score. Dame's tired out there now. He's got the little Gatorade icon next to his name. Might be taking a seat here soon. They find Henderson on the roll, and I'm surprised he missed that. That was almost another and one. Yobi picks up his second straight foul. First one good. And Scoot knocks down both. Nice shots. Screen from Ray. Not a very good one. Boyd to Jovanovic. He's going to attack again. And he draws another foul. This time it's on Hendricks. That's his second one. First free throw off the mark. It's the first miss for him. And he goes 1 for 2. He's got 14 points now. Boyd's got, what, 13? Both guys playing pretty well in this first half. Wow, Dame, that is a contested shot I've ever seen one, and that was not a good one either. Lob, and it's swatted by Sharp. Webb tracks it down. Hook shot in there. Another 3 for Dame. That one's much more open. They're just feeding him the ball right now, hoping for a couple of threes to cash in. 12-point game. We almost turn the ball over here. And Yobi draws another foul. What is that, 4 straight? Good God. A third on Dame already off the bench. Free throw good. This is why him and Boyd being able to draw more fouls this year can be a huge help going forward because this creates a lot more scoring chances for us. We get to Sharp down low over Boyd. Contested, but good. Ivanovic steps back. Fadeaway 3. Oh my God, he's cooking. 19 now, 14 this quarter. Jesus. Off the screen. Lillard trying to answer back, but it just swims out. We're up by 15 points. Let's keep it going, fellas. Cannot slow down now. You saw what happened last episode against another good team that we had a good first half against. Cannot make the same mistake here. Boyd. Open triple. And it's money. We've been shooting so well. Sharp. Could have had Lillard, but he did not pass it. He fires off the screen. Missed again. We got 23 boards to their 11. How did that get through to EJ Liddell? I have no idea, but we lead by 20 now. 64-44. I did not expect this, but man, have we passed and shot well, and it's hard to lose doing both of those very well. Backdoor cut by Sharp. He gets the feed. Boyd's there. He passes out to Hendricks. His three's in there. He's got 5. I just saw a report that apparently Luka is out for 2 to 4 months. I forgot what the injury was, but he's out for 2 to 4 months as Lillard picks up his 4th foul of the half. This dude cannot guard Yovi for the life of him. And I'm here for it. Free throw good. 20 now in the first half. A couple of times we have seen him just absolutely murder people in the first halves of games. Him and Boyd both have just really great stretches of basketball. That lob sails out of bounds. Terrible idea from Scoot. And we take over up by 19. Ray trying to shake off Simons, handing off to Duran. He's trying to get busy down low, and he just missed it. Good defense by Carter. Scoot's using some screens to shake off Yovi, but he can't do it. He gets baseline, and he picks up his dribble. Carter's got it now over Duran for the finish. Jovanovic from the charity stripe. Absolutely cash. 30 plus seconds to go. We are a bucket shy of 70, and I want 70. Give me 70, fellas. We need it. Sharp readjusts at the rim for the finish. Nice play. We're going to have the last shot of the half. Make this play count, fellas. Every single shot counts these last 2 weeks of the season. Boyd's got it. Open 3 to end the half. No. But we lead by 17 at the break. A better first half than against Toronto, but we saw what happened in that second half, so got to keep this thing going these last 2 quarters. We cannot let up. Starts of the third quarter, everybody. They shot 50%. Which is pretty damn good, but it's not enough. They have not been guarding us well, and we have made the open shots count, which we did not do against the Raptors. So far, we have made up for those mistakes, and good performance so far. Scoot misses his first shot of the half. He's taken some pretty questionable shots all day long, and I'll take it. Murray for 3. Blocked by Hendricks. He gets it back. Pulls the trigger, but missed it. That would have been a great hit, or a great shot to make right there, but that's all right. Harp trying to work his way down low. He's got Yovi on him, but he won't even try to attack it. Time counting down for Portland. Simons over Kispert. Has to force it, and he scores. Tough bucket. Boyd attacks the paint, baseline, and finishes at the rim on Sharp. He's played great as well. 18 points for him. Yovi's got 23. They've also both been pretty good on defense, too. I'm not going to lie. Yovi has not been cooked by Scoot really at all in this game, to be honest. And that shot's off from Simons. Spurts waiting for an open player. There's Jovanovic. Tougher 3 than usual. Not going to drop at a guy coming around to screen to him. And off to Sharp. He spins, or he fakes a spin. It's blocked by Boyd. You see what I'm saying about his defense? Sharp is 5%, so maybe he has not been that great on defense against Sharp, but overall, he's been really good. Murray in the corner for 3. There it is. Love that for him. Our lead's back to 20. Scoot penetrates, throws it up. That's a tough bucket. Good defense by Jovanovic. ISO mode against Scoot now. Jovanovic slips by him in for the score. Cannot be guarded, man. Some days, he just has it going on. I cannot wait for this dude to improve, because imagine what he can do once he's a better player. He'll be even more unstoppable. So much fun. Sharp, out of a step back, hands off to Carter. That's a great little shuffle. What are we doing here, man? Kisper's had the ball the whole possession. There's 5 on the clock. Murray to Boyd. He's going to have to force this. Come on. And it's good! He had 2 guys on him! I did not expect that. Holy hell. That is just how well we've been playing. Simply put. Hand off to Scoot. Quick shot. Got it. Yovi's doubled. And he almost turns it over. No, he does. Simons had the ball deflected without even seeing the ball. That's embarrassing. Sharp trying to work his way down low, but Boyd wards him off. They go to Henderson. Kispert's on him, but he gets cooked by the step back, but Scoot luckily cannot complete the play. But my God, Kispert was put on skates, man. That was embarrassing. Duran to Murray. Great recovery on defense by Portland off the double team. But a mismatch down low, but Murray steps out of bounds. And off to Hendricks. Fouled at the rim by Murray, his first foul. First one, good for Hendricks. Second one, off the mark. 18-point game. Jovanovic will cover, but he finds Duran uncontested at the rim for the slam. The double teams are not going to work, fellas. Might force a turnover one time, but after that, we're going to start cooking. And I got to say, one thing I love about Corey Kispert is that he does not take bad threes. He only takes ones where he is, 2 feet pointed towards the rim, squared up, wide open. He's not taking bad shots off of, screens or, very contested threes. He's been very, very efficient and just a smart shooter. Jovanovic, space for 3. That one rims out. High ball screen, Henderson. Mismatch on Duran, but he picks up his dribble. Big mistake. Now time's counting down. Simon's got to find something. Off the screen, back to Carter. He's fouled and he's got the bucket thanks to Boyd. And one chance will cut the gap to 15 with that free throw. Webb checks in, as does Anthony. Grimes checks in too. Boyd takes a seat, as does Murray. Anthony lobs it over the top to Duran. It was wide open. Grimes sticking with Sharp. Great pass to Carter. A couple of really just tough passes that they have made so far. We don't have a lot of turnovers. I mean, neither team does really. Back to Duran. Another good pass from Cole Anthony. Him and Duran. Really strong connection right now. That is a deep 3 for Little. Wow. That is not a shot you'll see very often. They're going to get a charge for Grimes here, I guess, for the armbar. I mean, okay. They get it right back. Carter's tired too out there. He's got the Gatorade icon as well. Sharp off the screen, misses the shot. None of us have looked tired so far, which is great. We saw it last game against Toronto, but so far I've not seen that icon for any of our players, which I appreciate. Off the screen, Anthony steps back, creates some space for himself. Great play. Double screens after Scoot shakes off Yovi. The shot is off, though. They have really missed their good opportunities here, not going to lie. Anthony shakes him off. Again, it hits the shot. All right. 88-67. They just cannot climb back in this game right now. And I might start showing all the makes, but I kind of want to watch the whole game, baby, because yeah, for now, we're going to stay in here, but in the fourth quarter, I might just show the makes as Ray gets down low and nobody's near him, and Durham with the great assist. I mean, man, the passing on display has been just fantastic. I mean, kind of by both teams. They've had a couple of bad ones, but we have passed extremely well. Anthony splits defenders, hands off to Duran. Easy lay-in. This defense is non-existent for Portland. Simons, though, finds a lane, and he hits baseline for it. Nice. Off the screen, Grimes pulls the trigger. That one rattles out. They get it back. 90 seconds to go here in the third quarter. This game is probably over, but who knows? Crazier things have happened. Dame for three, no, but there's a bad screen from Little. Off the screen, Anthony. Back to Webb, over Little. Got it. Another nice assist for Anthony. He's got like, what, 5 already? Might have more than that. Simon's trying to shake Ray. He pushes off, no foul call, and he picks up his dribble. Lillard, contested shot, no dice. Webb backing down Walker, throws up a pretty deep hook shot. Not going to fall. Behind the arc, Lillard got it again. He's played a lot in this game off the bench, and for good reason. He's been knocking him down on the regular. Last shot of the third quarter. Anthony's got it, waiting for a Webb screen. The jump shot will be a pass instead to Webb on the roll. Another assist for Cole Anthony, and that ends the quarter, 96-74. Neptunes in full control this entire game. Can we keep it up with 1 quarter left? Fourth quarter starts. Can't wait to see what happens here. I hope we get to 120. That would go really good against a really good team like Portland. Let's see what happens. Ward gets the handoff. He finds Anthony, uncontested 3. Just missed it though. Can't have all the open ones. Off the screen, Scoot pulls a trigger and knocks down the midi. He's got 15 points so far tonight. His jumpers have been falling, but the ones that he's missed have been ones that have been pretty hotly contested. I think going forward, we're probably just going to watch the makes only. There's one right there for Boyd. Hendricks over Webb, got it. He's actually made some pretty good plays tonight, more so than what we saw for the last, 5 showcase games that we saw with him on the team. So definitely a different level of play style here, or not here in Portland, but with Portland. Webb's wide open. Boyd finds him. What was that from Portland? Dame got it at the rim over Anthony. He's got to have like 24 points or something, dude, right? 19. Okay, he's approaching that right now. Yobi checks back in and draws a foul on Dame immediately. He's got 5 now off the bench. This dude literally cannot play defense on the Slovenian sniper. Gotta be the most free throws I have seen Yobi take in a while. But 12 for 13, gotta love it. Hendricks the screen. Scoot fires off it, but he missed the shot. Hendricks pulls it down. Murray's there on him, but Hendricks scores again. He's been scoring at the rim pretty well over 3 different players. He scored on Murray, Webb, and Duran, I think, too. Boyd from the elbow. No, but Webb is there to put it back in. Nice pass to Scoot from Dame. 2 point guards link up for the bucket right there. 8 to play. Still a 20-point contest. Okay, we just doubled Dame. We're not doing this. We're not. We're not doing it right now this late in this game. We're just not. They took Dame out, though, so we should be fine. They've closed the gap down to 17. Now he's coming back in. Why? Where's Scoot? I would rather have Scoot back in this game. If we double Dame, I'm going to have to pause the game and make an adjustment because I do not want them to have any chance to come back in this game just because of the double teaming. We're going to double Dame again. Sharp shuffles a pass to Carter, who's fouled by Murray. Yep, we're going to have to fix that right now. Why are we doubling a guy off the bench who was shooting like 4 for 13 from 3? I've got no idea. But we're going to fix that. On Dame, I want Jovanovic. And I want to stay attached. And same goes for every other player. At least for now until he's out of the game. Free throw from Carter up and in there. Got one more. 15-point game now, under 6 to go. Scoot checks back in right after I made the change. Did I just reverse the change? Because that might make the defense worse here. If we're not going to be doubling at all. Eyeball screen. Scoots. Shuffles a pass to Walker, and Murray blocks it out of bounds. I got to get that one in there. That's a great play. Wow. Horrible inbound pass from Hendricks. Kispert gets a steal. Up ahead to Boyd. Monster jam! That's got to be the statement right there. With 5 minutes to go. Portland is running out of time, but this crowd is alive and well on their feet here in Atlantic Arena. Sharp got it over Boyd. Tough one from the elbow. He's got 17 now. They really picked it up here in the second half in terms of their scoring. We've slowed down a little bit, but not a whole lot. Kispert finds Duran wide open as they were trying to double Boyd, but he passed out of it really quickly. Simons, baseline drive, get in by Kispert for the score. He's only got 9 points, though. Kispert has played some, honestly, pretty good defense on him in this game. Jovanovic inside, got it. Over a couple defenders, over Hendricks that time after the block in the first quarter. 110 to 93. 3.5 to go. Quick three for Jovanovic, and it's money. The assist goes to Boyd. We're back up by 20. Oh, man, what a fun game. Way to shake off the loss against Toronto and come back and have a game like this. Very, very refreshing for the offense and defense, too. Both have been pretty spectacular, all things considered. Hendricks, open three, got it. Double screens for Scoots. Inside, floater on the money. Jovanovic attacks Scoot, up steps, and missed it. Duran's there. Yovi's doubled. Boyd for three. Got it! Yes, sir. Absolutely. Now just a horrible pass from Hendricks once again. Jovanovic jumped at that time. Duran, bucket and foul on Carter. We just won't give them any breathing room at all. The second they make it a 15-point game, it's back to 20 a minute later. Duran down low on Walker. Spins. Fires after a pump fake and got it. Virginia Beach takes it by 18 points on their home court. What a performance here at home against a top 4 team in the entire league. Fantastic win to bounce back from this rough stretch we've had these last couple of weeks. We have held our opponents to 102 in both of Kispert's starts, and we have scored the ball pretty well in both too. Small sample size, but it is a good sign at the very least. When Yovi drops 32 and 9 on good shooting, Mac Boyd shoots even better and goes for 28, 5, and 5. Dern and Webb, great double-doubles. Both guys were very efficient. Cole Anthony passed the ball well. Kispert did too. Only had 4 shot attempts, but, I mean, I thought he was good. He was good on defense too, and his plus-minus was 12. Third highest behind Dern and Yovi, who had a plus-minus of 20 because he was cooking Dame all day long. So just a great day. Liddell got involved, hit both of his shots. Nobody played poorly, I thought, except for maybe Grimes, but not really. He didn't really do a whole lot. But strong win. Dame drops 21. Does not shoot well from 3. Hit the open ones, but the rest of them were all bricks. And just a great performance overall. We shot just south of 60%, but we shot very well from 3. Didn't take as many as I want us to going forward, but still we were efficient from there. And we drew a lot of fouls, hit the free throws too. I think 14 of those were Jovanovich's, right? Those free throws, 13 of them. So he had 13 of our 16 free throws. We had 1 for Boyd, 1 for Dern, and 1 for Grimes in terms of attempts. But big win right there. We're not done yet though. I think what I want to do here is I want to get us to the last 2 games of the season, because I want to watch the last 2 games, one highlighted one, and then the game against Minnesota, regardless of the situation. So we're about to find out really what's going to happen here, and then we're going to go over some of the 21 through 30 prospects in the draft upcoming. So going to sim our next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games and see where we're at with 3 days left on the regular season schedule. No! You can't do this to us! Not now! You can't! Oh man. We've got a week and a half left, and Mac Boyd has left knee tendonitis. He's gonna miss 6 to 8 weeks. You cannot be serious. We haven't had hardly any major injuries until now. This is the worst possible point for this to happen. Oh man. Do we have to bring Grimes back in, or do we bring somebody else in? Maybe Cole Anthony, but he's too small. He's too small. Ah, crap. I think we're forced to bring Grimes back in. I think we're forced to. And then move Kispert down to small forward. You've got to be kidding me. So the changes made it, and I think Kispert probably should be playing about 35 minutes a game, to be honest, because of his great shooting and how he played in this last game. So we're going to see how it goes, but I want to give maybe a few more minutes to Cole Anthony, given how he's played the last couple of games. So maybe, I mean, Yovi is tired. Maybe you take some minutes away from him, but then I don't know if we can really do that with how many games we have left. Only a handful. I think what I'll do is I'll take a few minutes away from Ray in the first quarter, just 2, and then maybe that's it, I guess. I can't help but think that we win some of these games with Boyd. He was out right after this game against the Heat. He lost 2 straight. And then we completely mollywopped the Pistons, but we're still 8th in the conference, 2 games left, and we have secured a play-in spot. And the only team that we can surpass right now is the Hornets. We have to win our last 2 games. They have to lose their last 2, so we still have a shot. We have to pull for somebody else here. The offense has gone up to above 112 since Kispert was starting, but I can't help but think that our year might be over with Boyd being out, man. That is just a killer loss. Right after we put in Kispert as a starter. Man, that is just so brutal. But how do we do in these couple of games here, man? 28 for Yovi, 20. I mean, holy crap. We put up 146. We gave up a lot of points, but holy crap. We were spectacular. Like, that is insane. Murray, Yovi, Duran, Boyd, all 24 plus. What a game. Kispert, 1 for 6 in this game, but that does not matter. They had 22 plus from Hayes, Whitehead, and BI, but we come out on top. We lost by 4 against Dallas, behind 30 from Steph Curry. Our highest score was 16 for Boyd. Jovi shot pretty poorly in this game. And this was the game where Boyd got hurt. He got hurt 13 minutes into the contest. And we did win, but it was a low-scoring game. Butler was 6 for 20, but still led the Heat in scoring. First game without Boyd, we lost against OKC. Got blown out. 23 for Shea, 19 for Anunoby and Chet Holmgren, and a triple-double for Josh Giddey. 22 for Jovi. Grimes, 4 for 9. Kispert, 3 for 7. We lost against Denver, who was sub 500. 22 for Jovi, 18 for Kispert. We scored pretty well, but we gave up too many points, and we lost in overtime by 4. They had 32 for Mitchell, 26 for Jokic, and we couldn't guard either guy really at all. Except Jokic did miss 15 shots, but still allowed a lot of points to him. And we come back and we crush the Pistons. 42 for Ivy in the loss, but 41, 6, and 6 for Jovanovic. That's got to be near his career high. It is his career high. So there is that. 24 and 12 for Webb, 22 for Kispert. Couple of good days for Duran, Murray, and Alexander Walker, who shot perfectly. And can only hope that we do, or that we play this well in these last 2 games and in a play-in tournament, because it's probably going to be another play-in tournament season. But after that game, to have that happen is just absolutely brutal. Wow. But to end it, we've got some more prospects. Hooray! They moved Mingyu Chan down to 21, so we're going to look at Juan Carlos Chavez first, and go down from there. This guy has 3 badges: corner specialist, feelers finisher, slithery, and he has a really high shot tendency. Stealing of Larry Hughes / starter. Decent potential. He's good at holding onto the ball when he attacks. He can get some steals, but he's a poor finisher. And where are his grades at? A+ 3-point shooter. Very good offensive player overall, but the defense is pretty bad. And he pretty much only has the offense going for him, and his potential is not good. It's B-. Not going to draft him. Then you got Delano Collins, 7'1" out of Indiana. He's pretty much only good in post defense, but has a B+ potential. And 4 games that we know of in college, 22 and 13 on average. All NBA ceiling of Bill Walton, floor of Steven Adams. That's a pretty good floor to have. Defensive presence, good rebounder, good shot blocker, but outside shooting is shaky at best. That makes sense. What about his badges? He's got 1 post spin technician. Then you got Mauricio Barea out of Spain, another center. And this guy is a better post defender and a much better rebounder. Worse potential, but a better inside scorer and just mid-range jumper as well. This guy is actually a pretty decent two-way player. The 3-point sucks, but that's to be expected with these prospects. Andre Drummond, all-star ceiling. Bill Cartwright, floor. Nice shooting form. Excellent shot blocker and cornerstone of a defense, and should have good success at the NBA, but does have difficulty staying in front of his man because his agility is not very good, and he's got no badges. Then you got 6'7" guard / forward Roman Gornev. He's got no badges, and he's a terrible offensive player, very good defensive player on the outside, cannot guard at all in the paint. B- potential. It's a pretty bad mid-range shooter. Can't dunk. Not a good finisher. You just have lightning fast hands on defense. Good reflexes. And I guess has potential, but not really. Not a fan of Roman Gornev here. Then you got Doyle Reese. A ceiling or a starter ceiling. Good leaper. Can take guys off the dribble. Could become a pretty good player. Comparisons don't really say that though. But lacks conviction around the rim, does not know what he wants to do around the rim. The potential, good athlete as we know, good defender, and he's actually kind of decent starting out, so he could contribute, but probably not a whole lot of growth going forward. Probably gets up to like a 80, 81 maybe, and then he probably flares out from there, but 2 badges, bailout, and unblockable. So a decent pick. He is 6'3", though, so that does create some mismatches against some players at point guard. Then you got forward guard Russ Gregory here, 6'8" out of Purdue. Aerial wizard, fast twitch. Not a very high overall coming into the draft, but I mean, yeah, he doesn't really do anything great besides being a good athlete and a high potential player. So pretty much a boomer bust guy that is kind of a work in progress. All NBA ceiling of Marquise Johnson, a floor of Tyrone Corbin, with good lower body strength. He looks pretty smooth and has good agility. Great lift on his jump shot, but he cannot shoot the 3, and he's a bad playmaker too. So you're pretty much going for the potential and the athlete only, but everything else needs a whole lot of work first. Then you've got 6'8" forward here, Charlie Long. Also just a bad player overall with a good athlete, or good athleticism and a high potential. So similar player at a different position. All-star ceiling of Buck Williams. Greg Smith bench. Determined rebounder. Good success at the NBA as he matures, most likely. He can score through traffic, I guess. But a tendency of... There's a dog outside. Okay. A tendency of letting guys blow past him too often. Does not grasp new offenses easily. And his jump shot is a big question mark. And he's got... one badge, pogo stick. Prospect 28 on the board is Travis Kerr. 1 badge, chase down artist. And he can shoot the 3 pretty well. The other offensive things are pretty low. He's also a pretty solid defender. So a 3-and-D kind of guy, off rip. Good athlete, also good potential. And he looks smooth on the court. Creative ball handling. Great lift on his jump shot. And does not finish at the rim reliably, but Mario Chalmers comparison through and through. Interesting. Then you got Jonathan Jeffries, can play center or power forward, a bit undersized for a center at 6'9", but compared to Andre Drummond, he can steal the ball, he's a good rim protector, good vertical leap, balance is not very good though, floor awareness is not really there, especially in passing situations, and he's not a good shooter from the outside. But high potential, great rebounder, really good post defender. Everything else is pretty bad. So your standard big, I guess, that can't shoot. Box out beast, break starter badges. Next up, Henrik Svensson out of Sweden. No badges for him. I hate this haircut, man. Where do they get this haircut from? It's maybe the worst I've ever seen in this game for so many players. But high potential. Decent post defender. Offense is trash. Not a lot of wiggle off the bounce. He does box out well. Very solid mid-range shooting ability. He's a forward, by the way. Has potential, I guess, with a Larry Johnson all-star ceiling. Your last prospect is Carlton Posey. 6'8" forward out of Temple. Draymond Green, all-NBA ceiling. Kevon Looney starter. He can contest and block shots at a very high level. Great on-ball defender that puts fears in the hearts of ball handlers because of his stealing ability, and does have the potential, but cannot shoot 3s. And that is clear right here. But again, good post defender, good athlete, high potential. Another kind of a standard big with no badges. And those are your prospects on the list. I did not add a single guy from that list onto my board, but I will probably at some point. But definitely some worse prospects down here, but we'll get some more at the end of next episode, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Pretty wacky episode given all the things that happened, but we have to roll with the punches here and do what we can down the stretch. We have 2 games left against the very good Milwaukee Bucks, who lead the Eastern Conference. Or no, they don't lead the Eastern Conference, or do they? I think they do, actually. What am I saying? I'm confusing things. They do. They actually have the same record as the Raptors now, with 2 games left. So they're fighting with them tooth and nail to get that 1 seed. So pretty much facing the second best team in the league right now, and then facing Minnesota next time as well, who are at 500 with 2 games left. That's where we are. Thanks, guys, for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, and leave your thoughts down below. Is this season lost because of McBoyd's injury? Who knows? We have not seen this team play these last 2 years without Mac Boyd on the team, at least that I can recall. We'll see what happens next time, folks. I'll see you there. Peace.